Hello, Parapeeps. Welcome back to the Fright Nights Ghost Pod. Well, this week I'll be looking at some summaries of some of the events over the weekend. I've got about half a dozen events coming up. I've also got one newly listed and one new event never been touched before. So, lots to get through. So, let me start. Right, if you remember rightly, Fright Night South Wales went over to the ancient Ram Inn on Friday, and up in the attic, some of the guests were touched, appropriately I hope. We don't want naughty spirits, do we? No. And also we had a medium there called Janet Heenan, and she picked up on the spirit of Daniel. Now, some of the guests were actually starting to feel like they were in water, or they saw water, so they felt that poor old Daniel may have been drowned somehow. So that was quite interesting. Now, here's another interesting one. The guests later on were doing, I think it was in the dowsing. They were doing some dowsing with the rods and the pendulums, and it was really interesting because they managed to connect with a spirit called Sam, who lived in the 1800s. Now, I don't know if I'm presuming a lot of you have been to the ancient Ram Inn. The owner there, she actually has a book, and you write down all the paranormal events in and things like that. So obviously this is quite compelling, so we wrote it down, and it's actually been confirmed there was a spirit who was in that place, in the Ram Inn, around the 1800s, and that's been confirmed. She's actually sent over the census for that period. So that was quite compelling. I was very impressed with that. Well done, guys, and well done, Fright Night South Wales. Right, Fright Nights Cambridgeshire and East Anglia were over at Hinchingbrooke House on Saturday. Now, there's a couple of interesting things happened there. We used I call it a pencil planchet. It's a planchet with a pencil in on a sheet of paper, and it moves just like a normal planchet. We asked the spirits to draw their name, various pictures, patterns, things like that. Now, this was quite interesting. They were in the library, and they had a spirit in there. I haven't got a name for it, but apparently the spirit did like the ladies very much, and so much so that with the planchet, the pencil planchet, it actually drew a heart, and at the same time the word love came over on the obverse. That's pretty good. I like that. That was quite compelling. Later on, when they were going around the building, they picked up on a couple of spirits in one of the conference rooms, and some of the guests were actually interacting with the spirits in there, that we could see on the SLS camera, and it was great. There was one spirit was giving another guest a high five, shaking hands, brilliant stuff. And this footage, the footage for that, or some of the footage for that, is actually on our YouTube channel, Fright Nights YouTube channel. There's a link for it down here somewhere on Facebook, but I've also posted the footage on Facebook as well, on our main Facebook page, so it's worth taking a look at that. Right, Fright Night Surrey. I've not seen a full write-up for that, but if I know Greg, it'll come very soon. We're at the Tudor House Museum on Saturday, a first time for them. I did manage to get some details though. Apparently they had great responses in the green room, with knocks and taps in the banqueting hall. Well done, guys. That's what I like. Right, coming soon. Now, I mentioned this last week, and I did say I would be able to give more details this week, but I can't, because it's not been finalised yet. But very soon, we do have a brand new venue coming up. Brand new. As far as I can tell, it's only been investigated once. I think that was last year sometime. I don't think it's been touched since, so that's worth keeping an eye out for, that one. Right, and yeah, so that's a brand new venue coming up. Watch this Facebook page. Yeah. Okay, right, now deals this week. Now this Friday, I'll get that right, Fright Night's head office are at Oxford Castle. Now, due to retained deposits, we do have some tickets left, going at £30 per ticket. So get onto our Facebook page, get onto our website, give us a call, the number's there, and we can book those tickets for you. Okay? Nice. Right, coming soon. Coming soon. Oh, no, just listed. Losing myself here. Right, just listed. Fright Night Surrey. I've just listed the Manor Farm in Burlesdon outside Southampton on Saturday the 28th of September 2019. And tickets for that are £45 each. Okay, so get your bums in gear and get that booked. Right, events coming up. Events coming soon. Fright Night's head office, like I said earlier. We're going to be at Oxford Castle on Friday the 22nd of March between 8 and 1, and tickets for that are on a deal this week at £30 each, and they're on a deal because we've got deposits retained. Right, also Fright Nights, this is Fright Night Surrey, are going to be at the Old Social Hall in Englefield Green on Saturday the 23rd of March. It's 7:30 till 2. And tickets for that are at £35 each. So get in quick. Right, Fright Nights Essex, this is the first one for them, are going to be at Harwich Redoubt Fort, Harwich, on Saturday the 23rd of March between 8 and 2. And tickets for that are at £40 each. Oh, Fright Night Surrey again. He gets around, doesn't he? Tanner's Hatch. Now, this is a good one. This is a good one. They are going to be at Tanner's Hatch Cottage in Surrey Hills in Dorking. They're doing one night on the 29th and one night on the 30th of March. Both nights are between 8 till midnight. That's 2 separate events. You can go to both if you want. 2 separate events. And they are £50 each. Tickets for that, £50 each. Okay, right, Fright Night South Wales, try again, are going to be at Margam Castle at Port Talbot on Saturday the 30th of March 2019 from 8 till 3, and the tickets for that are at £49 a head. Now, it's worth pointing out the 30th of March is going to be very, very busy for Fright Nights, so do take note of these events. Right, Fright Nights West Yorkshire are going to be at Bolling Hall in Bradford on Saturday the 30th of March. That's from 9 till 2, and tickets for that are at £55 each. Fright Nights East and South Yorkshire are going to be at... No, I'll say that again, sorry. Fright Nights Berkshire are going to be at Shaw House in Newbury on Saturday the 30th of March between 9 and 2. And the tickets for that are at £55 each. Now, that's the first one for Fright Nights Berkshire. It's a good place, and tickets for that are selling very well, so get in quick. Right, now Fright Nights East and South Yorkshire are going to be at Annison Funeral Parlour in Hull on Friday the 5th of April from 8 till 2, and the tickets for that are at £39. Right, it's going to be busy, it's going to be busy. Right, like I said, don't forget, there's a brand new venue coming up very soon, very soon. Like I said, I can't give you out too many details at the moment. Do keep an eye on our Facebook page, our website, even watch the Ghost Pod. That'll tell you. Okay, so yeah, and Fright Night Surrey, they've booked Manor Farm in Burlesdon in Southampton on Saturday 28th of September, and the tickets for that are £45 each. Don't forget, we have a Fright Nights YouTube channel. There is some footage on there that I took from Hinchingbrooke House. There's also, when I think of it, some footage on there from the Ancient Ram Inn as well. I believe there's footage on there of some portal work that we did. See if you can hear anything. And there's also some footage, I believe, of a group of guests in their free time using a Ouija board. So it's worth having a look at those. Don't forget, we do have a VIP membership. It's £15 a year, and for that you get discounts on about 95% of all our events. You also get first refusal on all the new events that come along. You get VIP nights as well. We're trying to do about 2 or 3 of those a year, and there's a very interesting one coming up very soon, which I'll tell you more about later on in another Ghost Pod. And yeah, it's £15 a year, and you also get a £10 gift voucher on your birthday, while you're a member, of course. Okay, excuse me, I mentioned this last week, I'll mention it again. We're going to be having a stand at the Dating Show Live on the 29th and 30th of June. I will give you more details of that as we get nearer. We will be doing a raffle. We will also have someone there doing some tarot reading for us, so that should be quite good. If you want to book for a tarot reading, do obviously go onto our Facebook, onto our website, and you'll find there's a place there you can book for it. So do keep an eye out for that one. And that's it. Yeah, and like I said earlier, the busy time the end of this month. So do get in quite quickly because tickets are selling quite well. Must be something happening on the 30th of March. Equinox or something? I don't know. But we seem to be selling quite well. Right. Well, that's it from me. Thank you very much for holding out this long. I hope to speak to you again. Bye.